Hi, I know it's kind of dark, but I'm going to go over this real quick. Sometimes if you download ISO or a game, it freezes, it will not install properly, whatever. Now this is, if you can't see, I apologize. Now there's two ways to open this. One, use mounting hardware. You will need this. Trust me on this. You will need WinMount. That's WinMount and WinRAR. WinRAR. Now you're going to need these two programs. Now I want to show you what happens. Now I am in the camper because my girlfriend is home. Now you will run across something like this. Now this is supposed to be the installer. These installers tend to freeze. If it does freeze on you and you can't get to the game or can't get it installed, don't lose hope. I'm going to show you how you can do this to access the games out of the AutoRun.exe file. It's actually pretty simple. I'm going to close that. I'm going to remove this. Now I do have WinMount integrated into my system, and I'll show you what I mean by this. When I installed WinMount, I made sure it was integrated so I could use WinMount when I needed to. Right here is the ISO. Now I want you to see something. Down here, all this is WinMount. Right? Now I'm going to hit Smart Extract here. And you see it is making a folder. Like I said, I apologize, it's really dark out here. I only have two lights on. Midnight. I did not want to do this in the house because my girlfriend is home. And so I wanted to share this with you so you know how to access this kind of stuff. If it's an ISO file, now each ISO file is going to be different, but there are certain things you can look for once it's open. I gotta make sure I don't lock him inside when I leave here. As you can see, I got some boards in here. I was actually, the fridge is actually under there. I was going to raise that up, but the boards I bought from Lowe's about a year ago, they've been in the van. I didn't really look at them when I picked them up. They're all warped, so I really can't use them for much, not the back wall especially, or even, you know, raising the bed up there. But the freezer is right there. I do have stuff covering the windows I don't want people seeing in here. You know, there are numerous homeless people out here now, several more tents, so I have to make sure, you know, we don't lose anything. As you can see, it is extracting. This will not take that long. It's got a minute and a half or so. It's only been extracting for about a minute and 45 seconds. Now I do apologize if it's not very clear. I am outside. On your ISO file, you hit Smart Extract. You have to integrate WinMount. That's WinMount to be able to do it this way. Now I've already left a link in my last video for WinMount. So I'm not going to leave it in this one. If you go to my last video, you will see, if you read in the description, item description, there's a link to my for shared download, so you can download it. And that is on, that video was on how to play games on your portable DVD player with a flash drive and no CD or DVD, how to create it, and all kinds of stuff. But that's the video you need to look for, and look in the item description. Now you can see this has only been going for about 3 minutes or so. And it is a pretty big file. And once I open this file, you're going to see it's going to look exactly the same as if it was mounted in a virtual drive. Alright, there we go. I really hope there's enough light here. Right here, it's mounted, just like in the virtual drive. Alright. Go to autoplay. Now, your file may vary, but there are certain things you can look for. Now, if you look at the size of the folders, under Docs, it's 4.3 gigabytes, Game Collection Part 1 EXE. That's what you need to look for, is the folder with the largest file size with your games on it. Right here is the game collections. This is the largest one, it's 2 gigabytes. This is a pretty small one. I'm going to do this one because I don't want to be out here too much longer. And I'm going to show you. Once again, you go to Smart Extract. All these green things here are WinMount files. Straight from WinMount. And right there is the folder. Now you will find something like this. It will be a 7-zip file. Now these are self-extracting exe files. Now what you need to do is find the 7-zip file, and then here's where it gets interesting. You need to use WinRAR to extract here. So the two programs, WinMount and WinRAR, are the two programs you need. One is mounting software, the other is for RAR files. There's the games right there. Now, once again, I did the smallest folder. And you can see everything's here. The exe file, the data file, everything is in this folder. So once you get that done, you can just take it like this, get your games, and then move them to wherever you want. And that's all you do. You make a folder somewhere on your laptop or computer to move your games to. Alright, I'm going to leave those there. Let's check another one. See, part 1 is really big. Now, sometimes you will run into some errors with WinRAR. That is to be expected. I can't say every game is going to be perfect, but this is how you do it. You can collect a great deal of games by downloading files that are autoplay games, large game combinations, whatever, game collections. If the installer is not working, this is how you get to your games. I don't know if you can see Midnight over there because he's black. Midnight, look over here, you dumb butt. He's right over there. Now, once again, if your exe is not working, these are self-extract exe files. They're game files. If your installer is freezing, locking up, not installing, you can't figure it out because it's confusing, whatever, this is an easy way to access the game files on that self-extract exe game. Once again, pretty easy, pretty simple. And usually I end up deleting anything that I've already extracted. If I had to move something like the games, I would move them first before I went to another section of games. And then I would delete the first file. That way you don't get any interference. And I have to make sure I get midnight out. Like I said, I apologize if it's not very good, because I am out in the camper. I only have 2 lights on. Like I said, it's pretty simple to get stuff off of a self-extract exe or installer file. If it takes some type of installer, if your installer is messed up, let's see, and right here should be part 3. Now I'm going to delete this, the other stuff that I already had here, because I do not want that to interfere. Now, I generally would use, let me delete this. See where it says ARC 7-zip, ARC 7Z? Now, normally I would have used WinMount to extract it again. You can try to use WinRAR. Once you get the main disk extracted with WinMount. And you can see the games are starting to show up here. Like I said, once you're done, you do them one at a time. Move your games and then delete the file you just created. That way it does not interfere with the other games you're extracting. Yeah, I gotta make sure he's out of here when I close that door. I do apologize for it being dark. Hey, you quit flicking your tail at me. It is 9:30 at night. Like I said, my girlfriend is home. And I know a lot of people that have downloaded games, like game collections, game DVDs, whatever, where the installer would freeze up, or it wouldn't install, and then they're like really mad because they can't access the game they downloaded or whatever, because the installer's bad, or the installer's corrupted. This is one way you can absolutely get the games off of there. Remember, it will take a little practice for you to figure out which files you need. But generally, once you extract it a couple times, it will be the largest file. It will be the size basically of the game itself, and that's what you're looking for, is the large file, and usually it is some type of zip file. You can see it's extracting games. Now this has like 9 minutes left. Alright, 8 minutes left. I'm not going to sit here for another 8 minutes, but I'm going to move this out of the way and show you. Look at all the games. And they keep going and going and going. Um, once again, it's pretty simple, and the time just jacked up to 10 minutes. So I'm going to cancel this right here. I do not want to be out here for another 10 minutes. Like I said, it's pretty simple, and you can see all these games that were on there. Now, this is off the large ARC file. I'm going to show you real quick once again. I'm going to delete everything here. Yeah, I'm sorry, you have to give me some time. It's some gigabytes worth here. And I'm going to show you once again how to do this. You will need the two programs, WinRAR, WinRAR, and WinMount, WinMount. Now we're going to go over here. We're going to delete all this stuff. Right here, the entire folder. Now remember, this is an ISO file. Once again, this I will be using WinMount. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see. I haven't tried this. I'm going to open that up and directly in WinMount and see if I can access it this way. I'm not sure if it will do it this way. All right, right here, I'm going to autoplay. Then I will go to Docs. Remember, it is the largest file, basically the file with the size of your games. Now this I should be able to extract, but unfortunately I'm going to have to find a folder to extract it into. So I'm going to extract. I don't think I can smart extract here because it is a virtual DVD. I'd rather not, so I'm going to extract it. Let's make a folder. Let's just name it ZZZZZPERSER. Whatever. I just need something to extract a folder into. Alright, so let's see. I'm not going to extract the one. It is very big. So let's extract part 2. Now once again, we're going to go to extract. Then I'm going to find my folder right there. Okay. So it will extract, it looks like, straight from the virtual drive. It is just taking a lot longer, it seems like. And you will have extra steps. So, if you have a game disc or something you've downloaded that's an ISO file with a bunch of games on it and it will not install, there are ways you can get the games off of it. You just have to work at it a little bit. Now remember, this is basically a self-extracting exe file. Now I do apologize, this is 20 minutes in and it is dark, and I did not think to bring any extra light out here with me. So I hope you can see everything. Now this is in WinMount. It is mounted with WinMount. It is mounted. Virtual Drive Z. Right here is the ISO. It opens up and you can see. Now I'm extracting it to that other folder. So let's close this. That is done. Now let's see right here. Remember to eject or remove. Right here, remove. Then you unmount all your virtual drives. That's what this is, a virtual drive. And then close your program. Now let's go to where I put that. Pretty simple to find. ZZZ right here. Let me enlarge this. Now I'm going to use WinMount to smart extract here. Alright, that failed. So no, we cannot do it that way. Let me try WinRAR. Nope. Okay, so you cannot do it that way. You have to do it the first way I showed you. So let's do that again. Let's go over that real quick. I will try to make it fast because you cannot do it this way. Unfortunately, the virtual drive is not going to work for this. So you get your game, you get your ISO file, you smart extract here in a folder. You put it in a folder. You make a folder for it, you smart extract here, let it extract. You can see it's making another folder directly above it. I wasn't sure if doing that from the mounted drive would work. I didn't think it would, but you know, you can always try it and test it. But this way here does work. This is the ISO file. It's a self-extract basically. I may go ahead and start it so you can see it. It does take a while to start up, and it does mess up my laptop. It freezes like you wouldn't believe. I did try to install it earlier, and it actually froze my laptop, and I had to reboot by pushing the power button down. That's how bad some of these installers are. Now, I apologize. I did not want to make another long video. I really didn't. Especially in the dark, and it is dark. I don't know if you can see the clouds and stuff out there. Now remember, I am in the camper, so there's not a lot of light, and I'm just running this off the batteries. So stick with me, and we're going to cover this again real quick. Once again, I will probably go ahead and launch the installer so you can see. I will not try to install anything. It will absolutely freeze on my laptop. And I have been trying to figure out for literally years, if you download an ISO file with a game on it or something on it that you need or want, and the installer is bad, or it freezes your system when you try to install it because the installer is screwed up, I've literally been trying to figure out how to get files out of self-extract EXEs for a long time. And tonight I'm just, you know what, I'm going to try something, and this is how I did it. I apologize, this is a long video. I'm really making this video for myself and anybody else who's ran into this issue. Because there's no way I'm going to remember what I did to actually be able to get the games off here. And you can download a lot of games or game collections or game packs with a lot of games on them, but if the installer screwed up, it'll never install. But this way you can at least access and get those games off you want. I really apologize if it's too dark. Right here, it extracted. Remember, I used Smart Extract here. Now I'm going to go up here. See, this is the Auto Run exe. When you install it, when you turn this on, right here, now if it starts, it's going to take a while. Unfortunately, there we go. Now see, if I try to install anything off this installer, anything, even the small collection, it will literally freeze my laptop. It'll freeze it. I will have to hit the power button, hold the power button down, and literally hard boot this system shut and have it shut down. This installer is bad. And there are 2 or 3 of these installers like this in this collection. Alright, I'm going to exit this. Now once again, the autoplay file is already here. You will see there is no numbers here for the size. That's fine. You may have to look for your games, but in mine, with the installer, it's an auto runs the installer, auto play holds the files. This holds audio, buttons, docs, flash, icons, images, plugins, script, videos, auto run.cdd. Once again, we're going to the docs. The reason being, if you look at the other files, here's flash. The folder's empty. Images, 15.6 kilobytes. 1 file, PNG. Scripts, empty. Videos, empty. You have to find the right file. It is the doc file here. Now once again, this will take forever if I use the large part. If I do this, it will extract this. Now once again, I'm going to smart extract here. There's the folder. Now you look for the 7-zip file. You look for the file that is you need to extract. It is the largest file, most likely, that you can see. Now here I will use extract here from WinRAR. You can see the game's already starting to show up under the 32 and 64. Belinsky, I deleted the folder I made. That's okay. Right here, let me minimize this, and I want to remake a folder. New folder. ZSDR. Hey, that works. I wanted to start with a Z, so it will be like down here. Now watch this. Make sure you have your folder already there. Now let's close this, and let's go to the folder. There we go. Oh, crud. Alright, I gotta exit this. I did not want to get copyright. Shut up, you damn music. And right here is the exe file you need. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause. Okay, my speaker is muted. Let's try something else. And hope it doesn't play music. I do not want a copyright strike. See how easy it is to get your games? If you have a large ISO file that has hidden games on it, and the self-extract exe is messed up, or you can't use it because it is too big, you have to get the games off there so you can load them individually. This is an easy way to do it. It's pretty simple. I apologize. It took me 30 minutes to do this. Yes, I want to exit game. And once again, right there, you can see it. And right there is the log that it added because I started the game. I don't know pretty much about, let's see, there was something that said Arctic something. Venture Arctic. Alright. You go down here in your list, you find your exe file. Open. I apologize if it's dark. I apologize if you can't see. Now, once these are all in a folder, you can just send those exe files to your desktop, and then you can click straight from desktop. See how easy that was? Now, all these games I have access to. I don't want my name. Damn it. And see the game loading? I apologize, I did not want to actually play any of this crap. I just wanted you to see how easy it is to get inside of a self-extract exe file or an ISO file that has gaming or a bunch of games. How the hell do I exit this? God damn it. Continue, continue. Give me to where I exit. Yeah, I don't want that. I want to exit this damn game. And I have no clue what the hell I'm doing. God, do I have to really sit here and do this? Really? Come on. Exit. Finally. Like I said, I did not want to do this. Exit games down here. But I'm showing you all these games came off of that ISO file. Every one of them. When you're playing the games, you see all these files and folders. You go down to the exe, whatever the game name is, exe. Open. It's pretty simple. Like I said, if you have ever downloaded something that has a bunch of games on it and it cannot install, or your installer won't install, or it freezes your computer or laptop because there's just too many games there, it's trying to install at one time, then this is an easy way to get the games off without pulling your hair out. Really? I don't want to continue. I want to exit. Cancel. Finally. Quit. And there you go. Anyway, that's it. I apologize. This is 30 minutes long. I am going to delete those games. I don't need them. But once again, this is for anybody who has had an issue or problem with installing games. This actually is a very big game set. This is like 11 discs. I mean, seriously. It's right here. PopCap, Reflected, Big Fish, Owlbear, Gamehouse Collection. Now these are zipped at 26.6. I've only got 2 discs done here. I have another few discs already done for moving. I believe I have them here. Yeah. See, I've already got 4 discs done. This set has 11 ISO files or 11 game discs in it. So it's a huge collection. Alright, anyway, I'm fixing to go. Let me delete this. Like I said, I don't need this. And look at how big that is. And I don't have a lot of room on here, so it's not like I can just sit here and do all this, you know, all day long. Um, but like I said, crap, I gotta find midnight. Um, this is an easy way, simple way for you to get your games off of a game ISO that has a bunch of games on it. If the installer is either messed up, it won't work on your computer for some reason. There could be a variety of different reasons, but if you really want those games, you know, it's pretty simple to get them off. I kind of figured that out earlier. Oh, well, you look at the nice, let me get this. Look at that. Can you see the nice orange sky? Yeah, it's really dark out here. That's just pretty. Looks like a huge fire over there, but it's not. That's just actually the sky. Look at that. Well, they call Montana big sky country, so, and it is going to, well, storm, rain, whatever. Anyway, that's it. I'm fixing to go. I just thought you all like to see that. Once again, there are way more people over here. You can't see them. It's dark. There's tents over there. Tents over there. Tents over there. Some tents over there. Tents out there. Yeah, it's getting much worse. Anyway, I've got to go. I don't want to use too much power of this battery. That's it. I'm fixing to go. Everyone, I hope this helps you out. All right, bye.